Welcome back to Life as Mrs. C.
Hello.
My name is Ruth.
And I am Lydia.
If you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are continuing our series on
Letters to Young Self.
Yes.
And
Hashtag 30.
Oh yes, hashtag 30.
Hashtag 30. So today we're talking about investing in family and friends. Investing in relationships.
Yeah, relationships to do with family, to do with friends.
Yeah.
Because I think when we are younger, we invest more in our friends, and probably it's because we spend more time
with our friends.
Yeah,
like at school and things like that.
You know, at school we are mostly with our friends, and probably some people might not get a chance to invest in that. And why we are saying invest, it's because with relationships you have to be intentional.
Yes, you know, build on it.
And family, we're not just talking about your nuclear family. I mean, there are people who are close to their
cousins,
aunties,
aunts,
uncles.
Yeah,
and I think for me what really helped, like in terms of investing, I think I wouldn't say that's not something I forgot about, is that I chilled a lot with my auntie. Like I have this auntie of mine, she's just like, I was like her handbag.
Oh,
she's just like, Lydia, this thing is happening. Even attended funerals of people I don't know, but I'm just like, yeah, I've gone with my auntie, we're chilling, like,
I'm with my auntie.
We're always there. So like,
no, definitely you have to be intentional. And it's true, because as we've grown older, have you ever wondered why your mum or your aunt they only have one friend, or they have two friends at the most? They don't have many friends. And I did wonder, you know, but as I've grown older, my friends are reducing. And I'm starting to understand that
reduced by the day.
Probably by the time I get to my mum's age, there's not going to be very many left in the box. And so, but my family have remained. You know, my family have remained, and I know that it's different because, you know, there's people who are brought up in different homes, in different contexts, and sometimes you might not be able to invest in your family for many different reasons. And of course your friends can become your family. You know, you may live with a friend who now they become your family. They're like your sister or your brother or your aunts become your family, and things like that. But it's understanding which relationships you need to invest in.
And you know, like what you've said, there's a saying actually in Zambia, I think it's a Bemba saying,
oh, what does that mean?
It's like friends who become family, you know, like just direct context. You know, like somebody who becomes so close and then they become family. But it's knowing like which relationship you're going to take time to invest in, because, you know, like things in life happen. And sometimes we have to take off time. I mean, we've had periods of time when I've had to take time off work to look after you. And then you have taken time off work to look after me. Realizing that there are relationships where we have to step back and then look after each other. And then even with our friends, like how far do we go for our friends? And this is not saying like there might not be friends who will take time off.
Absolutely, definitely. I remember. Thank you guys for going to get that malaria tablet for me.
I know.
But you know what I'm talking about. Taking me to the hospital. But there are those. And you really do need to invest in your family. Choose the right friends and your family, like you said, you know, like when whatever drama happens, who are you going to go?
It's not even just bad things. Like even with the good stuff. Like honestly, think about it. Look at your wedding. Okay, look at your wedding, look at your kitchen party or anything good that is happening. Who is more willing to go out of their way? They make these committees and everything, and that's time. And it's only relationships that you invest in, people who take time out
to do that.
So it's just not you being there for other people, but it's also people being there for you.
Definitely.
So
invest. And it really made me think of, like, you know, when we're growing up, you know, we spend a lot of time with our, like, the typical pictures. You spend a lot of time with your parents, with your mom, and then as you start to grow and become a teenager, you're just like, mom no, I don't want. I'm going out with my friends. And then it sort of reverts back. And then you realize that, like, now I definitely speak to my mom more than I did during my teenage years, and I appreciate her so much more because I'm able to see, and you know, we can be friends and she can be my mom, but I definitely appreciate that relationship a lot more. Whereas, you know, in the past you're thinking, oh, I need to go on holiday with my friends, we're going to this country.
It's like every time you want to chill, you're thinking about your friends. And you know what, you've just reminded me, there is this meme that was going round, like, between teenage, I mean, when you're a child, it's like mommy, 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 and it's like between like below 10, mommy, 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 and then after, probably when you're a teenager, you're just like, mom, you don't know anything,
leave me alone.
And then when you reach about 25, you're like, mom, I need you, please. Mom,
come back.
Please, where are you? Like, I need you. Like, things just don't seem to make sense. And talking about mom, because we also need to remember that this is just like a figure, you know, somebody, because you might not have your biological mom, but you know, someone who is a figure, someone that, you know, you thought, this person just makes noise in my ears.
Just tell me to go to school, they just keep nagging all the time. There's a lot of people who want the best for you. What do they want to bring? You know, like how proud your parents and your aunts or your uncles are when they say, this is my daughter, Lydia.
My dad had
There's a difference
for even giving a CV, like when he meets, and it's just a thing, like he was proud. You know, but he'd be like, this is my daughter Lydia. Lydia is like, she's
3. Oh no, are you number 3?
Yeah, I am number 3. She's like, she's my third born child, my first girl. And I'm just like, dad, like, you know, you mentioned my name, that's enough.
It's okay. But you know that pride that they carry for you.
Because I think when we're younger, we're just like, that one
everyone is my friend.
Everybody's my friend.
And not everyone is your friend.
You don't realize like some of our friends don't even have our best interests at heart.
No, they don't.
But there are a few, and the thing is, when you find valuable friends, they are very few. They are never.
I'm telling you,
10,
hold
15.
on. Hold on to them, value them, you know, say thank you, appreciate
when
them.
When you're older, you can't afford to change friends.
No,
like
it's
clothes.
hard even making friends.
I know.
It's not
easy. It's easier initiating conversations with people, but making friendships like you are my friend,
it's not easy. So invest time in those valuable relationships and appreciate your friendships. So here's to our valuable friends and family.
Cheers.
Cheers.